you spectators, the ones that talk crap about myself or other athletes, you know, when we don't reach our goal, temporary goal anyway, just keep watching, because that's what you do. You're spectating. Keep that in mind when you guys are typing away. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another workout here on the channel. Today we're going to be training some delts over here at Freedom Gym in Conroe, Texas. You guys got a little bit of a look at the gym the last training session that we had, which was chest. So I hope you guys enjoyed that workout. Hope you went ahead and tried out some of the movements that I had, some of the rep ranges with the pause reps, just the 3 stretches, 3 flies, the 3 presses. Hope you guys had fun with that. But today we're going to get after some delts. Nothing has really changed from last week. Still trying to get all the food down, all the calories. You guys saw on my social media, I posted the donuts. I've been eating pasta. Just like I said, the more dense foods here and there, but now we're starting to try to get back to a structured meal plan, meaning I will have a certain amount of meals that I'm getting in per day. I have been just kind of eating freely, you know, graze here and there, have snacks on or whatever, just following no real plan. But you guys know, to grow, I have to make sure that I have a structured meal plan, and I know how many calories I'm taking in on a daily basis to fuel these workouts. I am taking a couple of rest days a week, which is something I've never done before. Usually towards the end of the week, one in the middle of the week. That way I can give my body some time to recover and actually absorb all the food that I'm taking in. But like I said, today we're going to train some delts. Hope you guys enjoy the workout. Hope you're hitting that subscribe button down at the bottom. Make sure you guys comment. Make sure you let me know what you want to see. Follow on Instagram, Patrick T. Moore. You guys follow Unlock Supplements. We'll be doing a giveaway this upcoming Monday. So one lucky winner is going to win that PS5. A couple of other winners will win the stack of supplements from Unlock Supplements. And you guys make sure you check them out. I'll try to get the link below so you guys can order that. Trust me, don't sleep on these supplements. Make sure you guys you try them out and just let me know what you think. But enough of that. We'll go ahead and get to work in here, and let's do it. The video might not show it, but that was 50 reps. That's a warm-up. It burns. Start with presses today. Most of the time I come out, I usually start with rear delts, just as a smaller muscle group. No different than when I'm training legs, I start with calves. But start with some presses. Try to switch things up a little bit. So we'll bounce from the front to the back. And we'll do the biggest muscle group last. Well, the biggest part of the delts, which is the side there. Gotta catch my breath and then set. But we'll do raises. Probably, I don't know, we'll see how I feel. Right now I'm just talking. But presses first is all that matters. It is about 9, oh, correction, it's 10 at night here in Texas. So, gym's virtually empty. So you kind of just move around freely. We have a tendency to usually try to film at nighttime or midday, whenever there's least traffic in the gym. Only because I don't have to wait for machines, and some people don't like to be in the background, you know, when filming, so you gotta respect the other gym members too. But it's good to come in at nighttime, eat all day, kind of relax, play some video games. You guys know I'm pretty heavy on For Honor right now. Recently got back to it and spent 4, 5, 6 hours in no time playing that damn game. Man. This machine's kind of heavy. But then it's been a while since I started with presses first, so that could be it too. I've been, like I said, starting with rear delts, and blood's usually going before I make it around to doing presses. But it's cool, you switch it up. That's how it goes. Third set, I'm sweating already. Oh man, it's a good set. You guys watching may think to yourself, wow, 2 plates and a quarter shouldn't be that heavy. Come down here to Freedom Gym and check out this shoulder press right here, and then tell me that. Whew. Weight's pretty heavy on here, but gotta be careful trying to rear delt. I think I've said it before. It's not about the weight, of course, it's trying to target the muscle, but obviously if you can go heavier and still get the reps and still get the proper contraction, you can build the muscle up pretty well. And although we're trying to get bigger, well, we will get bigger, let me say, not say trying, still need that detail, that definition, you know, that separation that creates the look we want on stage. So gotta go heavy, but still have to maintain the proper form and make sure hitting the muscle and not just moving the weight. We will not move the weight without purpose. Still getting 15, 20 reps, which is what I'm shooting for, till we get to some heavier movements, and then we go to the 8 to 12. that you guys heard me talk about a little bit. Okay, not bad. I'll move over to some lateral raises. Doing these seated, you guys seen me do them seated before. So what I'm trying to do is, in an attempt to keep both sides completely even, I'm trying to bring the weight just underneath my hamstring, so right about here, so it's not completely relaxed, and kind of go at a little of a diagonal range. Doing it like that, everyone's insertions are different. Some people like to go completely to the side and it hits it better. For me, I've noticed that, like I said, if I'm kind of slightly towards the front, it hits right here perfectly. And that's all you want to target, is just that area. You don't really want anything coming from the front delt or the rear, leaning over too much, whether you're standing. So I found that doing them seated kind of helps with that a lot better. We also notice too, with seated, of course you're gonna do less weight because you're restricted in movement, or at least you should be. You shouldn't want to do a lot of rocking back and forth. That's why you notice, like, I'm sitting not straight up and not leaning forward, I'm kind of in the middle. And I keep myself locked in this position, that way I'm not doing a lot of my lower back flexing, taking tension away from the muscle by just swinging it up. Keep getting a lot of weight slamming in the back, and it's not heavy weight. Just thought I'd mention that. I could have swore I just said that on last video. And it's a machine. I know some of you guys are probably watching like, man, he talks a lot of shit. I come from other sports, basketball and boxing. We have fun, you know. So what you do, you talk noise, kick the shit, still do your job, still respect everybody, just like to play. It's my personality. Everyone should have one. Yeah, that burns. understand me? It's not heavy. It's not heavy. Not bad. I haven't dumbbell press in a while. Trying to get back to the old school stuff that I used to do when I first started training 18 years ago. It's crazy, lifting weights almost 20 years. No, I have been lifting 20 years actually. And just started competing a few years back. I used to say I'm playing catch up. I'm not catching shit up. I'm running my race. And soon enough, you guys, you're gonna see. I don't just talk for nothing. You know, I notice in today's culture, especially in this sport, I've seen this with other athletes. It's almost like you're not allowed to have confidence. You can't. It's taboo to speak where you're going to do, as if you're not confident in your own ability. Whether you're a new guy, you know, or been here for years, it doesn't matter. The minute you say you're going to be the best, you're going to beat everybody, you're going to win, or you're going to do this and going to do that, you're making plans and you're just displaying self-confidence. And that lacks in a lot of the fans in this sport, all the spectators. There's a ton of you spectators around, and there's a difference between the spectator and the fan. Some people might think they're one and the same, but they're not. A lot of spectators, you know, watch the sport, wish they could do the sport, and will criticize a lot of people actually doing the sport. And fans, which we love you guys, pretty much support our efforts, whether we succeed or fail. Either way, you're still there. So that's the difference. And but like I tell people, you spectators, the ones that talk crap about myself or other athletes, you know, when we don't reach our goal, temporary goal anyway, just keep watching, because that's what you do. You're spectating. It takes a lot to do this sport, and only the athletes will realize that, or true fans of bodybuilding, because they follow us and they follow the journey, they see the progress and see the ups and downs. But you know, this is what we're here for. Just always keep in mind, whether if you're one of those spectators, once you log off, you go back to your life, and us athletes, we go back to ours. And honestly, I gotta say, God's blessed me and my life's pretty good. So keep that in mind when you guys are typing away. But you fans, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. We do this for y'all too. Through my shirt. It's crazy. And yes, this is off season. Doing these cable side laterals is a great way to keep tension on the muscle. You kind of get a drag on the negative. The thing about it is you never let your muscle completely relax, because since it's behind you, obviously if you let it relax, you have to go way back here. But doing that keeps the tension on it, so you just stop about right here, just outside your hip, and then just contract straight out to your side. Don't go all the way up. You don't, if you're really hitting the right muscle, you won't be able to go past here. That's it. To go higher, you actually have to turn and then go up, you know? So if you're able to do this and go above, you're not targeting that muscle correctly. You have to have the weight super heavy on here either. You can do these to the front also, but just for myself, the way my body is, it works better to go behind me. So it's just a preference. Like I said, I'm sure you can just as easily take it and go to the front and come across the front of your body. It does feel different. So I prefer having my arm right here, because if it's behind me to the side, it prevents me from going anywhere in front, relaxing the muscle. Okay, now I want to get up some arms. Actually gonna bust out the fat grips today for biceps. But we're gonna do biceps and triceps. And there's two. Okay. We'll start with triceps first. Then we'll bounce back and come use these for dumbbells. Back to back these first two sets. No tank top again today, but you can still see this tricep through the shirt, so still doing good. Switch up the grip. It's been a while since I've had an arm day all by itself, but that's just because I've never had a problem with trying to make my arms bigger. When I first started off, I told you guys a lot of times that I trained arms every day, so they were always naturally ahead of everything else. So I like to throw them in at the end of shoulders, since it's all connected. Rear delts connected to tricep, front delts connected to bicep, so it just makes sense. Shoulders don't really get exhausted from training shoulders because years of boxing, so my shoulders are always conditioned to do a lot of reps. I can wear them out though with a heavier weight, but I can't think of the last time I've been sore in my delts. Okay, that's enough of that. Triceps are pumped. So, we'll go right into biceps. I'm gonna do one set without the fat grips just to warm up, and then I'll attach the fat grips on the sets after. Some basic hammer curls. That's 35 pounds. Obviously not very heavy for me, but if you're familiar with using fat grips, once you apply them to the dumbbells, it actually makes that 35 pounds feel a lot heavier. So that's what I'm gonna do instead of just jumping up to, 45, 50 pounds and progressively go up. Let's attach the fat grips to this and then just kind of feel my way through it and see how my body's feeling. Obviously it's the end of the workout. I'm pretty spent, so we'll see. You've seen before, these are the ones that were custom made for me, so it's pretty cool. So open it up like that, hold it open, then it just goes right around the dumbbell. That's it. The cool thing about it is I've used these for pressing as well to give myself a thicker bar. If you're benching or something, and you have that really thin bar that's annoying, it could possibly roll in your hands. Slap those fat grips on and it actually helps with pressing. I mean, I don't know if that's everyone. I know some guys that do the same thing and they like it. So that's what I also use them for. So it's not just arms, I usually use them in other training as well. Obviously you can see you can't close. So having to hold it like this is actually what activates the forearm, because you can't close your hand. Crazy that how much of a difference that makes. But again, this one of those things you have to try it. I can tell you all day how much they help, but until you actually go cop a pair, you won't ever know. Don't be like the spectators. The spectators, those guys, those don't work. They pay him. He's getting paid for that. That's why he's saying they work. I mean, who are you gonna listen to? Obviously, they must do something. So we'll keep using them. Don't let those guys keep spectating, talking about what doesn't work with their 13-inch, 11-inch arms. The guy's arms aren't even the size of my wrist. I mean, they probably are. There I go again. There I go talking shit. That's what I do. It's just me. That's a nice size arm. That's why I told you guys I don't really train arms too much. I haven't trained them in a while, but for that purpose. And I'm sure it's like that for other people with other muscle groups. If they train them so often, it's kind of like a, you know, someone who is a cyclist or a hockey player, anyone that does a lot of running. Since they do that on a daily basis, they'll probably have huge quads, huge calves, just because the body adapts to the workload. So same thing for arms. You train them every day with proper eating and recovery, they're gonna grow, you know. And you just have to do it consistently. For me, almost 20 years of lifting, so they've got some miles on these things. That's it, guys. We have been in here roughly about an hour. Got everything done that I needed to get done. Feels really good to start getting back in the groove, especially trying to get this content out to you guys. Next time we come back, it'll probably be a back workout, and then we'll get into some legs, a quad day, hamstring day, and actually may go back to doing some boxing training, having fun with my body. The shape that I'm in, obviously I want to stay in good shape, not just for weightlifting, you know, overall health and fitness. So being able to do stuff like that I've done for years, it's always fun to go back and do that. So if that's a possibility, if that's something that I do, I'll definitely keep you guys posted on it. See if I can get my guy out to the gym and get a little bit of footage of that. You guys might enjoy that. Show you where I came from, you know, what I used to do. I think that'll be really cool. You guys may be interested in that. But like I said, workout stays good, all delts, couple arm movements, biceps, triceps. We'll get on some traps the next time I train back. And like I said, they'll put that in the next video. But you guys make sure you hit the subscribe button, follow the workout, kick the weight up, lift the hell out of it. Make sure you're eating, make sure you're resting, make sure you stay tuned. Let me know what you guys want to see. And we'll see you next time here at Freedom Gym, Conroe, Texas. Later.